So it certainly hasn't been plain sailing for precious metals today, not this sort of gentle glide higher that we've seen in recent sessions. Actually, some selling pressure coming into the market. Gold trading just about flat as I record, but other precious metals, silver, platinum, palladium down somewhere between 1 and 2% on the day, although they have paired some of the steeper declines we saw earlier in the session. Now, quite why we've seen this is, I suppose, anyone's guess to a certain extent. I think partly this reflects a market that simply had gone too far too fast. Obviously, gold up by about 11% since the start of September, and that was the laggard among those that I mentioned earlier. You've also got some slightly more technical factors at play, potentially some physical demand that we saw for contract settlement into the end of the month, into the end of the quarter, that now starting to wane, and also, of course, the start of the Golden Week holiday in China, potentially some physical demand front-running the start of that one-week market holiday, and again, that buying impetus has now begun to fade a little bit as well. I guess naturally this leads to the question of what comes next. Is the bull run over? I would say certainly not. The bull case remains a pretty solid one. You've got the risk of inflation expectations becoming unanchored. You've naturally got haven demand in the mix as well. And of course, government and fiscal spending remains on a frankly unsustainable trajectory across developed markets. And of course, on top of all of that, continued sizable demand from reserve allocators who are continuing to buy up gold, in particular, in an attempt to diversify their reserve holdings. In many ways, I would consider what we've seen today actually a healthy little pullback. I would certainly be viewing this as a buying opportunity, and in many ways, if it flushes out some of the weaker positions, that could lead to a more sustainable rally for gold, for silver, for some of these other precious metals as we move forward.